Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. So last time we finished up our last side quest here before our main quest of going into the old schoolhouse for our fourth time, if you include the prologue. I think it's the fourth time. Yeah, fourth time. So, without any further ado, let us do further and travel forth. After I double check to make sure that we didn't miss anything. Read the chronicles. Yeah. This should be all we got left for today. Finished all the bonding events, did the quests. So let's go ahead. The front doors are locked. This will be our third time going down into the old schoolhouse. Well, fourth, if you include the prologue, but I digress. The layout had really shifted around last time, so I'd better finish everything up and prep before heading in. Should we get the show on the road? Why, yes, I think we should. After you finish exploring the old schoolhouse, the time of day will advance to evening. Oh no. As a result, all daytime bonding events and quests will expire. Let's do it. Oh. Dots. This feeling. It's like before. There really must be something down in here. Anyway, let's get this party started. Everyone from Class 7 has said they're willing to come along. Now, who should I call? Well, obviously, the first person we're going to call has to be Laura. 100%. We have to have her with us. Let's go with Gaius. It doesn't really matter for combat because we're still quite a bit ahead of what's needed levels-wise. I'm trying to think of any possible unique dialogue. So I think we'll take... I don't know if we want to... We want to take Emma. Machias and Fee. Yeah, let's go with that. But we're gonna switch Emma to support and put Fee on the front line. Yeah, let's go with that. Dots. These two really don't seem like they're going to work well together. Okay, let's get this investigation started. Everyone ready? Just give the word. I've heard about the things you found in your previous trips down here. Don't worry, I'll keep up with the pack just fine. Alright, I'm counting on you. After what happened last time, there's no telling what we're in for. Keep your wits about you, everyone. Alright. Let me just double check my handy dandy guide here. Okay. Yep. We're good. I wanted to make sure there weren't any, like, penalties for having certain members together, since we are trying to get max AP points. So this is the elevator that you mentioned. It does seem rather mysterious. Another light's lit up on the main panel, too. Looks like we can go down as far as the 3rd floor now. When did that happen? How could this device possibly work? What's powering it? Anyway, let's check out what the third floor has in store for us. We need to investigate whether anything else has changed this month. Indubitably. I love how walk away is an option. You know what? We don't need to worry about this today. Let's just walk away. Down to the depths. Old schoolhouse. Third floor. So this is the third floor. And a massive door, much like the others. A door like this seems more like it's to keep undesirable things in than keep us out. Yeah, I think we can safely assume we're not headed for a picnic. Alright, let's be careful out there, everyone. Yeah, let's be careful and go forth.
Let's go.
Wow, that voice is loud. Another one of those. Oh, this is a puzzle floor. Alright, well, while I'm doing all this, there's a few, I guess you could call them theories that I wanted to discuss this time. Right after I adjust audio, because that is horrible. Bump everything up in game. The game audio is recorded on a separate track from the mic audio. So in the editor, I can just bring everything down back to the same previous levels. Anyway, the somewhat theories I wanted to discuss. As far as I know, there are 3 series of games that Nihon Falcom currently has. You've got East or YS. I think it is pronounced East, but I always call it YS. You have those games, which have been running for quite some time now. You have Xanadu, which I've never played any of the Xanadu games, but I think it's a more recent. I think they had a couple of older ones under that series of games. But I think there's only like 3, maybe 4 games under that series, but I digress. And then you have the Trails games, or the Kiseki games, as most of the fans of the series will call it. So the thing with the Kiseki games, the reason we refer to them as the Trails games and not the Legend of Heroes games, is because the Legend of Heroes Trails didn't start until 2004 with Trails in the Sky. The Legend of Heroes itself started in 1989 with a game called Dragon Slayer: The Legend of Heroes. I think it was Nihon Falcom's first game. And I'm not really sure how the combat was. I'm looking it up right now.
Finally.
To see.
Glad you're not winded.
So just give me a moment here to look at it. Yeah, so because of how old the game was, there weren't really many options. So you had attack, spell, defend, items, equip, auto, status, and run. So it was like, because it was an old game, you had options that you chose. It wasn't exactly... It's like the old Pokemon games, if you've ever played those. It's not like initiative based, but it's like you have a turn, they have a turn, you have a turn, they have a turn, etc., etc. Anyway, so it started with the Dragon Slayer games, which was Dragon Slayer: The Legend of Heroes 1 and 2. They had a second series, which was, I'm going to butcher this, the Gogharv trilogy, which is The Legend of Heroes 2, Prophecy of the Moonlight Witch, Legend of Heroes 4, a Tear of Vermilion, and The Legend of Heroes 3, Song of the Ocean. Now, the interesting thing about that is 2 was 1994, 4 was 1996, and 3 was 1999. So they like skipped the game and then went back. Kind of weird. Anyway, the Trails universe supposedly has nothing to do with those previous 5 games. The Trails universe started in 2004.
Let's get going.
And it was kind of loosely based on the Dragon Slayer games. Mainly just kind of carried over the name Legend of Heroes into the new the new game.
Let's go.
They really like, it's completely different setting and play style and all sorts of other stuff. But anyway, I digress from all that. So the big thing is the gameplay style of Trails of Cold Steel is completely different from the gameplay style of both Ys and Xanadu.
Leave it to me.
Ys and Xanadu are both,
Now.
what would you call them? Active combat systems where it's a hack and slash base. Like, you dodge, you use your slash attacks. There's no like initiative or anything like that. It's just monster A has 100 hit points. You have 80 hit points. Use your sword, try to take down monster. Whereas the Legend of Heroes games, these have this weird turn-based style combat where you have an initiative tracker on the left-hand side, and you have the options that you can do in combat.
Sounds like a good spot.
And you've also got these link attacks. So I can't say anything definitive because there's a couple of different possibilities. It could be one, they wanted to keep the gameplay as similar to the original Dragon Slayer games as possible.
This looks like a good spot.
So that's what made them go with the turn-based, which is very likely. Another possibility is it was the only way to get the whole link system to work, which is also a possibility. But the thing is, Nihon Falcom doesn't do anything lightly. They tend to, when they make a decision, whether it's gameplay based, narrative, anything, it's all a part of the narrative for the Legend of Heroes storyline. Which begs the question of, is there a narrative reason for this turn-based combat with the initiative tracker? Now, we've gotten kind of a bit of an allusion to
Like a nice spot.
Reen's ability to sense other people's presence and monsters' presence and stuff like that. We are playing them out of order, so I will say he is not the first person in the series to have this ability. And without spoiling too much, characters that do not have this ability, there are certain gameplay elements that you do not have access to because the characters don't have that specific like sensing ability. So very interesting. And then you've also got this whole thing with Beryl, who seems to be able to, in some way, either
Still not done?
divinate the future or maybe even like see into the future, know some events that are going to happen, albeit in a, I think, limited capacity. But the basic running theory, which I cannot take credit for coming up with because there's much more diehard fans out there that know way more about the series than I do. But the basic running theory is that this whole turn-based combat thing, that there's a reason for it. Maybe it's alluding to the player, you playing the game, as being part of the narrative. Which is an interesting thing because in one of the previous games, one of the characters at the end of the game, for kind of like the finishing dialogue, appears to be looking directly at the camera, talking to the player directly. So there's a possibility that part of the narrative of the Legend of Heroes games is actually you playing the game, you controlling the characters, you making the decisions, and joining along for the ride that you have some say in, but ultimately you have no say in the major events and the outcomes of the world. You're kind of like a bystander that has a little bit of, control, which is interesting. It's, again, it's kind of a loose theory that can't be proven or disproven right now, and there's not much evidence to back it up at all. But there are some things in the later games that, when we get to that point, are going to kind of maybe make you sit back and wonder, like, what is going on within the bigger picture of these games?
Treasure chest.
Now, this first game, like, there's a lot going on in the first two games, but it's the tip of the iceberg. There's, like, these first two games, their effect on the overall storyline of the Trails universe is very minor. Their effect on the main characters is exponential.
Okay.
But the overall universe, these first two games don't really do a whole heck of a lot, except just kind of introduce these new characters. But anyway, that's the theory, is that this
My turn.
turn-based combat, this rounds with initiative and all of that, in some way, either loosely or majorly, has a narrative role to play in the game. And again, Nihon Falcom isn't the type of company to put something in like that lightly. They tend to do every little tiny thing for a reason. Every part of the user interface is there for a narrative reason. It tells part of the story. Every NPC dialogue tells part of the story. So maybe we're all of us Kiseki fans are just grasping at things that just aren't there, hoping that there's just a little bit more. But maybe not. Maybe there actually is something to all of it.
Finally through.
But anyway, so that's been a theory running along. Let's go ahead and fight this boss! Exclamations! See, and there's his sensing ability coming in. The keen eye may have noticed that Reen's little exclamation mark
Everything we have.
showed up ever so slightly before everyone else's. Let's see. First thing we're going to do, of course, is battle scope these guys. They're all the same, so it doesn't matter which one. Pit's Demon, a devil's minion, mentioned in the Testaments, charms foes with waves, luring them into an eternal slumber.
I'll handle it.
Oh, I wonder if these guys can actually do damage to us.
It's my turn.
They might actually do damage to us. Nope, miss. A critical. Oh, that actually did a good amount of damage. Oh, we might have to take this seriously.
Stand down! I'll handle it.
Oh. Nah. We don't really need to take it seriously. They're still not... Oh,
Leave it to me.
that damage over time is pretty brutal, though.
Broken.
Go.
Oh, yeah, let's finish it off.
Let's go, everyone.
Understood.
See if we can take both of them out. Not quite. Not a difficult battle by any means,
Okay.
but hey, they actually did some damage to us.
My turn. Ha!
We should keep going.
Ah, well, we won. So, that was this floor's guardian. You fought things like that in here before? Correct. Though under ordinary circumstances, we would have dealt with it more effectively. There doesn't seem to be much we can do for these two right now. Still. Is something the matter, Reen? Oh, I just thought I might have worked out something about this place. It looks like we've explored as far as we can go for now, so let's head back outside. I'll tell you more then. The exploration party's bonds have been strengthened. Yeah! Whoops. Through the door. And we'll use the handy-dandy teleportation circle. Bam! And exit we shall. Check our handy dandy notebook here just to make sure we got everyone. Oh, rabbit, obelisk, time snail. Yep, we got them all. We must catch them all. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to walk away. Return to the surface. Wow, dude. Return to the surface, not return to the surface, whatever I said. Why is talking so hard? Maybe it's just English. Maybe English is just hard. End investigation. Yes, let us do it. Do it. Sunset already, huh? We must have been down there a long time this month, too. Thanks for your help today, everyone. There's no way I could have cleared that place on my own. I mean, we're high enough level we probably could have. Haha, don't mention it. So what was that aha moment you had back there? Well, I think the old schoolhouse actually follows certain rules. Rules? Well, think about this. The first rule would be that there's always a door at the entrance to every floor. The second is that there's always a really tough monster waiting at the end. The third rule is that each month, a new floor opens up for us to explore. Those all seem to have been the case every time, now that I think about it. Kinda makes me feel like someone is testing us. Dots. A test? I guess when I stop and think about it, it does kind of feel that way. But even assuming that's true, who is it? And why? It seems like the only way we'll get to the bottom of this is to keep exploring. Yeah, it seems that way. Either way, we've gone as far in as we can go today. Let's meet up again next time. Let's meet up again next time. Quest Old Schoolhouse Monstery 3. Oh, did I say Monstery? Yeah, sure, okay. Old Schoolhouse Monstery 3 completed. Received Gladiator Headband as reward. Received 1 additional bonding point. Woohoo! Oh! No dialogue with the principal? Wow. Let's go. There's a hidden quest we can do, and we got a few minutes here. Probably go a little bit over time, but I don't know. Just the one quest seems like a bit too little for one round. So we'll go ahead and do this little hidden quest. Aren't you from class 5? Yeah, my name is Monk. You're Reen from class 7, right? Oh, I guess I don't even have to introduce myself. But mind if I ask what you're wandering around here for? I'm looking for something. That's descriptive. Should I help him find whatever it is he's looking for? Yes, we shall. Here, I'll give you a hand. You mean it? Yeah, I can't just sit back and watch while a fellow student needs help. So, what are we looking for exactly? Stickers. Stickers? Like with drawings and writing on them? Yes, they're my precious treasures. You'll spot them right away since they're all round and shiny. Round and shiny, got it. Do you remember when and where you dropped them by any chance? That I do. I was up on the rooftop there, watching the light of the sunset dance off of my stickers. And suddenly, a big gust of wind blew them right out of my hands. 3 stickers lost, just like that. Staring at stickers on a rooftop? I guess everyone needs a hobby. It's possible that the wind carried them pretty far if it took them from up on the roof. Do you have any idea where they could have landed? Yeah, the wind came from the south when I was up there, so one flew off towards the academy field. The other 2 went east and northeast of the main building respectively. Even though I saw where they went, I still haven't been able to find them. Well, it's hard to cover all that ground. I'll start searching right away. Right, thanks. Quest. Stickers started. Or sticky stickers. Did it say sticky stickers? What are you guys doing? What's with that girl? Why would she be chasing me around like this? How am I supposed to know? And more importantly, why are you getting me involved? We studied for our midterms together, right? That's a bond stronger than blood. Please help me out here. I'm not even gonna ask. Is she looking for him? My darling Vincent seems to have escaped my sight. I happened upon a most charming and intelligent gentleman while I was hunting him down, though. Oh, there are just too many darlings in this academy. How's a girl supposed to know what flavor she wants? Wow. Just, wow. Alright, so first off, hey, look at that. Round and shiny, just like he said. It's pretty amazing that the wind took it all this way, though. Found Monk's sticker. Ah, I didn't notice it at first, but this says Abentime on it. So does that mean that this woman here is supposed to be Misty? I guess that doesn't matter right now. 2 more to find, and the sooner the better. 2 more to go. And I know exactly where they are. I actually kind of remember this quest. Ooh, is Laura in the... We just have to check to see... Oh, and we have to see what they're up to. No Laura. Okay. Let's see what these 2 are up to. Oh, wait a second. Is she in here? Nope. Worth a shot. What are these 2 up to? Bridget? You seem awfully tired, Alan. What's wrong? I was hoping we could finally spend some time together today, but it might be better if you get some rest. But here, let me just escort you back to the Why don't you just leave me alone? This has nothing to do with you! Exclamation. Excuse me? What did I do to deserve you yelling at me? It's none of your business, so just leave me alone. Just what is your problem with me? If I did something to make you mad, then the least you could do is tell me. Oh, wonder what's going on between them. It's over. Right there. This looks just like the sticker I found before, so it's probably one of the ones he lost. Found Monk's sticker. Number 00005. Only one more left to find. Just about done now. Oh, hey, look at that. Right there. Didn't even have to go too far. Aha! Here's the last one. I'm kind of amazed it flew all the way over here. Found Monk's sticker. Number 0064. Now I've got all three. I should take them back to Monk. Yeah, let's take it back to Monk. Hey Monk, you're never gonna believe it. We found all of them. You're telling me you found all three of them already? I'll let you be the judge of that. Reen handed over Monk's sticker ×3. Perfect. Exactly what I was looking for, and in pristine condition. Whew, thank Idios for that. I was really sweating for a minute there. I thought I might have to give up my rightful place as a true Misty fan. I was wondering why you'd carry Abentime stickers. But your zeal for Misty answers that. Oh, so you're a devoted listener too? It's always nice to meet another fan. Perhaps the two of us have more in common than I first thought. Maybe so. So, from one fan to another, where do they sell those stickers? I wouldn't mind having one for myself. Don't be silly now, Reen. Dots? Did you think you could buy these stickers at any old shop? Oh no. No. Maybe you need to take a closer look. Monk uncomfortably pressured Reen into taking a closer look at his stickers. On the front side of each sticker, there's a signature and a number. Is that Misty's signature? You bet it is. You can only get one if your submission is used on the show. It's a prestigious honor reserved only for true fans like me. See that number on the sticker there? That's the serial number of the postcard I sent the selected submission on. That's really something. I had no idea how it all worked. Are you surprised? Oh, I just bet you're surprised. And since I'm sure you'll ask, yes, I am Passion Boy. I hear that alias all the time on the show. Isn't it supposed to be pretty hard to get a submission read on the show? I can only imagine how much competition you have. It's no easy feat. But it doesn't hurt that I always have Class 7's various activities on hand to use as a choice material when I need it. In fact, I should probably be thanking you for that in addition to returning my stickers. So thank you. You're welcome, I think. I can tell you're uncomfortable, but don't you worry. I exaggerate things and mix in some fiction here and there. Nobody will have any idea that they're based on all of you. Not even you knew. Good point. I'm really not sure how to feel about all this. Back to the stickers though. You're a real lifesaver today. Take this as a sign of my appreciation. Received a blue pendulum. Okay, you're welcome. Well then, Reen, I'll be expecting great things and juicy stories out of you in the future. Sure. Quest, a sticky situation started. Or do you mean finished? Anyway, on that note, we are going to end the episode right here. I hope it was fun. If it was, go ahead and click that like button. And if you want to see more, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the notification bell. Yeah. Next time we're going to do our bonding events and then advance to the next day of the story. I hope you're as excited as I am for that. Anyway, goodbye for now, everyone.